If you got spirit, spirit got you.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Dap Divination. I'm Dap, and today we're doing only good news. Yeah, just to connect back to our mission statement. The theme of this whole channel is if you got spirit, spirit got you. Blessings in all we do. So we're looking at only good news. So if you're new here, all you got to do to participate is to pick a card, pick an image on the screen with your third eye, the first eye, or second eye. Just pick with your third eye. Whatever you're drawn to, whatever picture calls to you, you'll find that corresponding reading in the timestamp or in the pinned comment below. While you head down there, go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because I do stuff every day. You see this face every day, even if you don't want to, you see it. So hit the little bell if you want to get notified for what we're doing. We're doing the 22 days of tarot, as well as a more reflective daily practice. It's like a little ritual, little self-reflective ritual that I'm doing for 22 days. To kind of reconnect through the major arcana. Having a lot of fun doing it, even though one watches it, it's still going to be there. We're going to see it through. But also, I'm working on some things that's going to be revealed on the 22nd on the pick of cards and 22 days of tarot. So you're not going to miss out, but I am going to reveal it on the last day of 22 days of tarot. It's going to be really big. I'm really excited about it. Also, more good news for me. I found a place to live, an apartment. Today, I'm just getting the fees together. I think I can move in by next month. I'm really excited. We come a long way from living in hotels and struggling to finally have some place to call home. So, if you've sent me any good wishes, donations, anything like that, any kind of support, even just a thought like, damn, Dab, I hope he does well. Thank you for all of that. It means the world to me. I could feel it. I know people were looking out for me and praying for me, and I do appreciate that. It means everything. But I'm not gonna make this too long. I'll see what you're reading. I love you. I mean it. Bye for now.
If you got spirit, spirit got you.
What's up, pal number one? Welcome to your reading on good news only. Blessings in all we do. All right, that's the catchphrase of the channel. So I want to do a reading just on that. So I'm gonna roll the dice and see what the energy is first. Let's see what comes out. Get some signs. All right. All right. So I see Uranus in Capricorn in the 6th house. He may be drawing a pile number 2. I don't know. Perhaps. Let's talk about Uranus in the 6th house. Uranus is that energy of things happening kind of spontaneously, kind of randomly, kind of chaotically, but for your benefit. It's like, especially when they are tied to societal norms or routines that are outdated, things that we do in our lives that are completely outdated and need a revamp. A lot of times they come without permission. A lot of times it comes quite chaotically and randomly, it feels like, but those moments are what really tests the systems that we already have in place, and the ones that are outdated, the ones that no longer have space for us, we eliminate them. We progress, we change with the times, right? And I say that about your routine because that's the house it falls in. The 6th house is your daily routine, your habits, those types of things, the things that you do throughout the day as systems to get to where you want to be. Like whether it like brushing your teeth every day gets you to having nice clean teeth, like without cavities. It saves your trip to the dentist. So those routines, those small routines that we do all throughout the day, those little habits that shape the long term. That's the 6th house. So Uranus in the 6th house is going to test those systems that we put in place and say, hey, this isn't very effective or efficient, especially in Capricorn. Capricorn doesn't want to waste any energy. That Saturn energy, that Capricorn energy, they don't want to waste any. It's like we work hard enough. We're going to put our time and effort in the long haul, things that are going to pour out into you in eventually. Like Saturn ain't got time to be playing. Like Capricorn don't have time to be playing. We want the things that are going to yield dividends in the future, not waste time and efforts and energy. No. So that's what that's saying. It's like we're going to eliminate anything that wastes our time. So where you at right now with this justice in reverse, on my end is saying like you may have felt like maybe going through a period where things just aren't fair. You like fed up with the system, fed up with things, fed up with like how my time isn't valued, right? My side wasn't considered when making a decision. Like I feel like decisions made on my behalf are not benefiting me. It could be at a work situation, whatever. The King of Swords in reverse. This is regressive. It's like you may feel like say it, for example, like there are a lot of people who are against AI right now. AI is a big hot topic, hot button. People are either here like all in wanting to make AI slop content to get rich quick schemes, and there are other people who like denounce it all together, like all of it's evil, all of it's gonna be the end of the earth. I don't want AI nothing. So we got to find a happy medium, you know, because we got to move with this. Ain't going nowhere. We got to move with the time. How can I take this in a way that's going to be ethical, effective, and have a human element to it, right? So it's like there's a happy medium in this, and it's like saying choosing either side is going to be chaos. It's like we have to find that balance. So it's like saying you may be the only person who feel like you can take a situation and see it for what it is. Like people politicize things, radicalize things. They go on either side of the spectrum. You're just like, I am right here in the middle, and no one's hearing me. No one can see me. You know what I'm saying? I get overshadowed, overdrowned by like the noise on either side. And so it's like, that's where you're at right now. And it's like the best thing to do, the blessings come when you pause. When you pause and you reflect and you not give in to either side, you stay in your lane. What I mean by that? The first blessing that comes up is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. It's like saying choosing to not, it's like maybe finding a way to lighten your load. Especially if you've been in the rat race, if you've been like grinding real hard, it's like saying you may get a raise or a bonus or something that's going to allow you to kind of like pause and take a minute and not have to work so hard. That's the first blessing. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse is not falling into that toxic trap of productive. I gotta work. And that means that you're not burned out. It's like saying there's going to be a moment where you get to pause and get to make an actual choice with the Two of Swords on where you want to head up next. It's gonna help solidify your routines. It's going to give you a way to like say, I'm going to eliminate some things. I'm going to like change some things. I'm going to start doing this every day. I'm going to start doing that. It's like, it's a pause. And it may be a pause that you didn't necessarily like plan, like say getting sick or something like that. Sometimes getting sick, as horrible as it may sound, can be the best thing for us. Like I was in the hospital for 6 days last month. I was hospitalized. I was sick. And that's how I got to this place of like being able to actually like go live every day, make actual content every single day. Like it put things in perspective for me to be able to plan moving forward. Like I had nothing but time, a lot of time, to just think about what I'm doing on my channel and what am I doing with my message and how I want to keep going forward. And it sparked some ideas that I've never had before that I'm implementing right now. And y'all are gonna see them coming. But it's like saying sometimes the biggest blessing in the short term can be having to be forced to sit down somewhere. It's like sometimes we get fired or we get misplaced in jobs that were not forever jobs anyway. We don't want to retire from there, but we get thrown off guard and we have to be able to sit and think. And sometimes being able to have the space to do that, the time to do that, is the biggest blessing of all, because you can actually think about what you're doing. So that's the first small blessing, being forced to sit down in some kind of way, slow down. And the long-term effects of that is the Devil in reverse. You no longer give into those traps. The rat race. It's like you figure out a way out of the matrix. The devil is it's the entrapment. It's being a cog and not above it. It's being a cog and basically a sheep is being blinded by the material, the rat race, the success. And it's like you start putting things in perspective and saying like, I'm worth more than what that is. The Eight of Pentacles is being able to see work from a different angle, maybe work for yourself, something that no one can take away from you. I see the Five of Pentacles. It does come with ups and downs. It does, but long term, it's like saying you kind of pull yourself from that and you get to enjoy other things like connection, friendships, everything in balance. The Temperance card comes up in reverse, which is like saying you finally figure out how to mix those both sides of yourself, the spiritual and the material. It's kind of what it's saying. And that mindset, that energy takes you very far. It lets you be able to see things from a different perspective. It takes the lens off of things so you can actually create more success for yourself easier. And that's what I'm saying for you. Sign up in the comments and how this resonated. If this resonated, remember, I love you, I mean it. And if you got spirit, what spirit got you? Blessings in all we do. Bye.
Blessings in all we do. Blessings in all we do.
What's up, pal number 2? Welcome to your reading on Good News Only, boo. Right, doing good news, some uplifting messages, something that you've been waiting on, message from spirit. We're gonna roll the dice to start off with. All right, so I see Uranus in Virgo in the 9th house. All right, so Uranus is the energy of when things get shaken up. It's when it's unexpected. Sometimes be a little bit of chaos, but it's quick movement. It's quick movement, usually in unexpected ways to basically shake things up, to disrupt whatever you're doing in order to get you closer to what you need to be doing. It's that energy of like when we don't necessarily take the initiative to make a change. Sometimes we get so bogged down by societal norms or just what's going on around, especially in the media, that we let that influence us more than it should. And Uranus comes in like, oh hell no, y'all need to get y'all act right. No, get your minds right. It's very Aquarian energy. It's very revolutionary, forward thinking, to get us to think outside the box and try something different. So when it comes up in the 9th house, it can be about your belief systems, your optimism, where you find that where your beliefs meet your actual 3D, and you start manifesting things. You start creating things because of this strict moral code that you have of how the universe works, or how the universe works for you. It's based off of that. So it can sometimes be unconventional beliefs, and because like the Uranus is all about unconventional, outside the box. Put it in the 9th house is about unconventional, say spiritual, religious beliefs that get you closer to where you need to be, because everything's not for everybody. What's for you is for you. So I can't sit here and tell you that your beliefs are crazy, because someone may very easily come in and say my beliefs are crazy, and I mean I will have to just raise my hands up and say that's you. So it's about having the courage and the individuality to be able to say, oh, that resonates with me. I'm going to take this for my benefit, and I'm going to turn it into something that can really change my life in the 3D. You know, Virgo is about the 3D, the processes. That Uranus and Virgo is about being able to be flexible enough to change your process, and really analyze what you're doing honestly, critically, and shift. So this is what it's saying. It's being able to do that. So that does come at a cost. I know this is good news only, and this is good news, but sometimes good news comes with a kick. And what I mean by that, with where you're at now with this Knight of Swords reverse, it's like this energy of almost like sometimes you feel stagnated by your own, by where you're at versus your ideas. Like you have these big ideas, these big goals, these big dreams, and they require so much movement. The Knight of Swords is about so much movement. He's always going, right? And so when you feel like you're at roadblocks, things that stop you from moving, it makes you feel like, oh my God, it's a pain. It feels like it's pent up energy. It's like it has to go somewhere, so it may come out in unexpected ways. You know, it could come out as frustration, it comes out as depression, it comes up as anxiety, because it's all this pent up energy just really needed to have an outlet. You know, it feels blocked, and sometimes that fear of having it bottle up and bubble out can have some adverse reactions in people, make people think like, what the hell's wrong with them? Or you get so wound up and so like, start talking a mile a minute, or it just explodes out. You want to stop that, right? I feel like whatever that thing may be, whether it's a job, whether it is a just anything that feels like it stagnates you, slows you down, whether it's an obligation that you feel like you don't longer want to do, or like you've outgrown, like it's okay to change your mind. That the Uranus energy is saying it's okay to change your mind. It's okay to outgrow things and think to yourself, hey, what worked for me in the past isn't working for me right now. The 8 of Cups is short term. It's when you finally let something go, when you finally say, you know what, I'm done, and it feels like, oh my God, it feels like a relief. It feels like a weight has been like just falls off your back, like off your shoulders. And like, I mean, I'm almost seeing someone crying from relief, like feels so good. And the 5 of Cups, this person is crying, but it's like, it's almost like it feels bittersweet. Like I've wasted so much time, but it's like hopeful at the same time, because like now I'm free to go do something else. I'm free to go live my life, to really pour into where like a vessel that's actually gonna hold what I have to give for once. It's kind of what it's giving. So it's saying like through releasing something, you find space to really go forward in what you want to do. You may be drawing a pile number 3. If you're drawing a pile number 3, watch pile number 3. There may be some extended messages there for you. I'll see the Queen of Wands. This is about taking up one small bold action. it may actually be a big action, but in the short term, it makes you feel so much relief and so much confidence. It makes you feel ready. It makes you feel a little bit sad because it's letting go of something, but it makes you feel like I'm lighting a fire under my ass and I'm gonna get this done because I have no choice. The stakes, you have high stakes now. So it's like we have determination. We have something fueling this momentum. It's almost like accelerant or like gasoline, something to get you going. Because there's things on the line now. It's like you invest in it. Yeah, watch pile number 3. Somebody needs to watch pile number 3. Now the long term is that it's gonna take a minute. The 8 of Wands comes up, but it's in reverse. It also says like if you have been applying to certain things, or like say if what you want to do requires you having to hear back from people, which normally it does, the people are slow to get back to you. But once you do, that's your ticket. Once you get that, okay, once you get people, once everyone else is aligned to where you're going, which is going to take a village for something, this is what it is. It takes getting approved for something. It takes getting your way in the door for something. I see 2 doors, right? It takes getting your foot in the door. The door is glowing. But it's part of, but there's a lot of things at play. There's a lot of what do they call them? Variables to this. So you get your ducks in a row, but you also have to wait for other people to get their ducks in a row, right? It's not a solo thing. Even if it is a solo thing, it still requires more hands. And it's saying like that doesn't come quick, but the long term is like once that door opens, baby. Ace of Pentacles, blessings, stability, opportunities. Like you know where you're going. The sun is shining. You feel good. You feel the warmth on your back. You feel capable. It's not in the long term. It's like this Ace of Pentacles. It's like saying it's still planting the seeds. You still got a long way to go, but you see where you're going and you feel more inclined and more confident to move it with intuition on it. So that's the big news. That's the good news. It's like your life is about to change because you changed it. It's going to take you walking away from something, but you changed it. Sound off in the comments on if this resonated. If this resonated, you know I love you, right? And I mean it. You can always book a personal reading by clicking the link in the description or the pinned comment. Until next time, guys, remember, if you got spirit, what? Spirit got you. Blessings in all we do. Bye. What up, pal number 3? Welcome to your reading on Only Good News, boo. Only Good News. We're going to start off by rolling the dice before we get into the tarot reading, the tarot spread. By the way, I posted the spread I'm using on my communities tab, so if you subscribe, you get to see all the things. But you rolled Venus and Scorpio in the 8th house. Love to see Venus comes up when we roll the dice. So Venus in the 8th house is about a transformation in your money, getting your debt together. So if you like have loans, if you have anything like that, it's like saying something comes in for you or opportunity for you to really go deeper and investigate those things with Scorpio. It's like going to the depths of like my money issues, all those things and transforming it. Also, the Venus in the 8th house can be a transformation in like say how you take care of yourself. How are you actually connecting with your soul self? Like, what do you love and going towards it? It's a major transformation in that. And Venus and Scorpio is also a major transformation. But it's like also, say if you do anything like say artistic, if you do anything creative, anything that has to do with like say beauty, art, anything like that, or even social work, you see a major transformation come in that area, like to take you to the next level. Especially even if you do something like kind of investigative. Say like things that require a lot of research. I'm saying something like that. Something where you have to go like deep dive. Something about deep dives. This could be you watching like say a deep dive video on a topic that really inspires you to kind of figure out your situation. It could have something to do with money. Especially if you're watching a lot of finance things or reading a lot of finance content, something like that. You may find something that may really like click with you and help you with that. But not all this is about debt. The 8th house can also be about sex and also inheritances. So somebody may get an inheritance. Somebody may get some money from a ex-lover or a lover. Like say if you got a divorce, maybe getting some kind of spousal support or some kind of child support. That can be in the cards as well to make things easier for you because it's yours. You're entitled to it. Signs I see so far, you could be a Taurus, a Libra, a Scorpio, an Aquarius, a Gemini, a Capricorn. That's what I'm getting. So where you are right now, where you at, where you coming from. I do see the star in reverse. So that energy to me kind of speaks of like, it's like you have been through so much, and maybe it's such a short amount of time, a lot of challenges, a lot of rebirths, a lot of like, it's like a spiritual awakening when you think about it in that lens. But in the 3D, it comes across as like I've had a lot of my faith shaken. I've had to go through things, unimaginable things that have set me back in ways that I could not have ever predicted. I feel like I have nothing to lean on but spirit and myself and the Lord. It's like when your life goes through a whole remodel. It feels destructive, but it's a remodel. And sometimes in that remodel, we have to go through a period of lack because we feel like we've lost some things. But those things were not long term. Those things were not necessarily productive for us or beneficial at a certain point. They've outstayed their welcome, and we wouldn't have gotten rid of those things if it weren't maybe for the universe or spirit giving us a little bit of push. And sometimes that push can feel like a shove. But you and the High Priestess comes in reverse. It's like you feeling like you've been getting readings, you've been like hearing signs, and feeling like I'm on the right. Like there's a blessing coming. I'm on the right path, but it's coming in slow. You feel like it comes in so slow, or you feel like it's not necessarily matching what you felt like it should have been. And it's like saying you're not there yet. The Death card comes up in reverse on the bottom. So this whole thing is about transformation. You could have Scorpio heavy in your chart, Sun, Rising, Moon. You have it very heavy in your chart, or Aquarius. But this Death card in reverse is like saying you're not finished with the transformation yet. It's like you're halfway through it, and you're trying to see like the big results that come at the end of it. You know what I'm saying? And this is the end of a cycle. You'll repeat this cycle many times, but it's like saying you're trying to count your chickens before they hatch. And all we can do is put it out there. We can work towards a goal. We can pray about it, wish on it. But at the end of the day, how fast it comes, it's just how fast it comes. You know, it's like I'm hearing that, Ashanta. It may not always be there when you call, but it's always on time. Even when you think it's late, it's still on time. And you have to really be in the mindset of that. It's like what's for me is always on its way. I can't dictate how fast to get here. It may be a little bit of traffic, but it's coming. The first blessing, the short-term blessings, I see the Eight of Swords. When you realize like something that you're doing is in your own way. You feel like, oh wait, the trap. There is no trap. Like the trap is my mind. Like that's me. The Three of Wands in reverse. It's like saying, you see a setback, and it's like you figure out a way to get out of your own mind and do something different. The Two of Pentacles. It requires some planning. King of Wands, it requires some planning, but you overcome it. And that one overcoming, that small little thing, gives you the confidence. It gives you the willpower to really shoot for the stars. Going back to that star card, I see the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. It requires patience. It's something about planting the seeds and seeing some short-term results that really get you to invest wholeheartedly. Go in on it. Double down. It's just the right thing you need. I'm getting somebody who's tried something new outside the box, and people are receptive on it. Like say if you try like just anything, it's like you may see, oh wow, people are receptive to this, people want this, like people may buy this, or people like, it's whatever it is. It's like you'll see in small measures that you're on the right track, and they'll make you go all in. And that's what the universe wants you to do, to finally go all in on something, but in a smart, strategic way, not in a way that's chaotic, not in a way that's like, oh, let me hop on it now, like be out of a lack mindset. When we do things out of scarcity and lack mindsets, we make poor decisions. You know, it's get rich quick schemes. It's how much can I gain in the least amount of work. And it's like, that's not the point of this reading. This reading is saying like, you're going to plant the seeds to something that's going to really grow something for yourself that no one can take away from you. There can't be a get rich quick scheme, because just as quick as you get it, you'll lose it. It's like saying you're going to find yourself in a position where you actually have some real legitimate options, and there will be some high stakes at this. So don't think that it comes easy, because it's not. But the long-term success, the long-term blessings, the good news, I see the Queen of Pentacles. You become so set, so secure, that it's yours and can't nobody take it away. The Five of Swords in reverse comes up. People are gonna have to apologize to you. People who told you that you were not worth it, that you could not do it, that you were dreaming, that the grass was always greener. People are gonna have to eat those words, because once you get started, that momentum that you gain from doubling down on this dream is gonna take you very far. The Chariot. That was the card of the day, by the way. The Chariot. If you want to watch the 22 Days of Tarot, that was the card of the day. Was the Chariot. So there may be something there for you. I see the Nine of Cups, the Wish card. You get what you want. Sound off in the comments. Let me know how this resonated. If this resonated, good news only. Remember, you can always book a personal reading by clicking the link in the description and the pinned comment. I'm here for you. I love you. I mean it. Until next time, remember, if you got spirit, what spirit got you? Blessings in all we do. Bye.